The newest free-to-play LR to drop on the scene is here. LR Namek Goku. Kind of a controversial release because his music is amazing. Like, it's something straight out of JJK. His 18-key animation is amazing. The rest of it seems sort of repurposed, but still free-to-play, so it's fine. But how he fits on teams outside of Frontier is kind of debatable. So that's what we're going to be testing out here. Namek Saga sucks. And so before I go into this video, I just want to say, whatever he ultimately does, I feel like we can't truly judge him until we get an actual solid Namek Saga team. Because in order for this part of the passive to run, look at what I've had to do to my team. My beloved Goku Stanley team has been butchered with these two eyesores. I have to do that so that this guy can get the full effect of his passive. In order for him to transform, Krillin doesn't have to die, not like in Frontier. He has to wait for 6 turns from the start of battle. When that happens, we are no longer reliant on Namek Saga because he already gets the 59% damage reduction, but he loses some combo power without a Namek Saga or Wicked Bloodline category enemy. Basically, until we get a Namek Saga celebration, this guy cannot be truly appreciated. But in the meantime, we're still going to try him out. So let's go ahead and break down what he does. As far as how he is built, I'm just going to say max dodge for right now because I don't know. For his super attack, actually, he's a Namek Saga lead, what, 100%? Yeah, he gets an extra 80% for super class allies. For his super attack, raise attack and defense for 1 turn causes Colossal. For the 18 key, greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn causes Mega Colossal. For the passive, key plus 3 attack and defense plus 259. Receives an additional key plus 1 per key sphere obtained. Launches an additional super attack. Medium chance to crit. Damage reduction 30%. Per Namek Saga ally on the team. Defense plus 59% up to 159. Damage reduction plus 10% up to 30%. Less HP remaining, the greater the attack and defense boost up to 200%. When attacking, attack plus 200%. When receiving an attack, defense plus 200%. Transforms starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle. If you can just float him and avoid having him fight anyone altogether, you can probably circumvent the Namek Saga issue for right now. We're not going to do that. But then when he transforms into Super Saiyan Goku, then he gets key plus 6, attack and defense plus 259, receives an additional key plus 1 per key sphere obtained, launches an additional super attack, critical and damage reduction 59%. Attack and defense can go as high as 300% the less HP remaining. Attack plus 200% when attacking. Defense plus 200% when receiving an attack. For 5 turns from the character's entry, attack and defense plus 159. And then when there's a Wicked Bloodline or Planet Namek Saga category enemy, launches an additional super attack. For his super attacks, he greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn, causes Colossal. No comma, no perma. Both of these stat boosts are temporary. And then for the 18 key, massively raises attack and greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes Mega Colossal damage to the enemy. So again, I am gonna go... Why did that look a little weird? When Goku was glowing, it looked like a Photoshop error. Am I weird? Am I crazy? Whatever. How am I building him? I'm going max dodge. He's got no dodge on his passive, 59% damage reduction without guard, without anything else. Doesn't seem very good for right now. So again, when Namek Saga gets the upgrades that it deserves, then only can we truly judge him. But for now, let's bring him on a busted Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku team. We brought these two bozos. This guy should be okay slot 1 on this first event. This guy, I'm just gonna pray that he gets out of the way. I've given him max dodge. I don't know. Let's go. Let's try this out. Oh, sweet. He's on the first turn. We're starting with Divine Wrath Mortal Will. This is actually, unironically, a great place to start for the guy because we can stall through the Zamasu Immortal fight and we can get to 6 turns, and we can also just fight on a lower scale.
To go even further beyond.
I understand the whole gimmick, like the less HP he has, the stronger he gets. You know, sort of like a Zenkai thing, but it's going to be hard to show that off unless we do fights where we have to like intentionally drop our health. So we're also going to be judging this without that. Ew! Really? Stupid orbs? We get 1 additional key per key sphere, and this is the best we got. That's just great. Okay. They only share those 2 links. These 2 share only 1 link. Ew. Okay. Whatever. Let's do that. And then let's do this. All right. Let's see how much damage we take on this first turn. All right. We cool there. Cool. 12.7 million attack on the first super. It's an 18 key, or it's a 12 key, not an 18 key. We did 7 million damage, no critical. I went full dodge because of the state of Namek Saga right now. Some people might argue to go full crit, which I can understand. I just don't. First of all, I'm not going to be using this guy much outside of Frontier until we get a Namek Saga celebration. And in Namek, in the Frontier mode, he kind of needs dodge since he's going to be leading the rotations. And then when I'm doing these, because of how weak he is in general, I just don't want him. I don't want the smoke. Yeah, we're getting more damage from from the other guy. Uh-oh. That's not good. All right, well, we got an EX attack, so let me just go ahead and skip ahead. It is turn 3 since the start of battle. And we are now fighting the Immortal Zamasu. So we're going to stay on this fight for a little while until we transform. Now we got the tech orbs, so that's good. So now we can see how much he can tank here. Someone like this would be a great unit to run alongside because he can provide extra defense. If he were to be slot 1, this guy were to be slot 2, that would be a better pairing. We are stress testing early, but just, you know, that would be a much better way to do this. And then, yeah, we'll do this. Are we even safe? Like, are these guys gonna die? I don't know. Nice dodge. Okay. Cool. No super. 18.6 million attack stat. We're not getting much in the synergy department. Don't worry about the damage output. We're only getting 2 links. When he transforms, the links will be better. Did you super now? Oh my god. Are you gonna super? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we're fine. All right, let's go ahead and skip and get back to this turn. Hey, let's see if this guy can survive this turn. I'm curious. He survives a KO attack, and then he gets... Oh! The Goku, AGL Goku made him survive. That's awesome. All right, so we are benefiting from an EX attack from last turn, and it is now turn 5. So, oh my god, this... Ugh. All right, so compared to this guy, his counterpart is doing pretty well. His stats are going up quite nicely. I'm just gonna not even bother. Let's just do that. Let this guy do this. And then, okay, cool. We'll do that. All right, let's see how this turn goes. Tank it. Don't dodge it. Nice. All right, how much are we taking? We got 60% damage reduction. We take 100,000 damage. I mean... This is a very mediocre stage. Taking 100,000 against, you know, Rose. Take that how you will. Is that good? Is that impressive? I don't think so. But it's free to play. Guess we can't be too harsh on him. 23 million attack stat for this Goku. Are we unironically showcasing this guy more? I hope this dynamic changes when the TEQ Goku transforms. We always start with a mediocre fight like this because I just want to keep things low stakes. Then we take it up a notch to the crazier fights. So far, this team mixed with 3 Namek bozos is not too painful to watch. I gotta say, it's refreshing to see him actually thrive. When was the last time you ran Int Super Saiyan Goku and actually had like a productive run with him? Don't lie. All right, let's skip. All right, no EX.
How dare you? You're gonna pay for that!
It looks so good, and I get chills. I can just hear Malevolent Shrine domain expansion. Oh, this song is so good. I feel like this song can work in just other anime moments. I want to just shut up and listen to the music, but we're trying to showcase, so I apologize. Do check out the OST. I'm sure there's already tracks out there. Okay, now that we finally transformed, their synergy actually clicks. And now we are checking out what he is really supposed to be doing. 59% damage reduction, 59% crit. We only have 5 turns of excellence, and then he kind of falls off. So let's see what we can do in those 5 turns. Now let's focus on Rose. Let's do this. And then let's do this. And then we got the idiot looking around in slot 3. We don't care about that. $31.8 million attack stat. And that animation is so sick. 20.6 million attack stat on the follow-up. Meteor Smash. I remember calling it that when I was playing Smash. People always insist on calling it a spike. No, I call it a Meteor Smash. Ganondorf's down A. Down air. That's not a spike. That's a meteor. All right, well, at least he's overtaken this dude in terms of numbers. 31 million attack stat in this day and age, in this economy, probably doesn't, you know, impress too much, even for a free-to-play, maybe. But again, Namek Saga is not where it's supposed to be. This character is ahead of its time. On an ideal Namek Saga team in 2026, there would be team synergy, team support, team damage reduction, team critical, team everything, and it's just not there. Like, we just don't have that. Oh, what the hell? What? All right, let's skip. All right, so we're back here. This is the second turn, or the second appearance of this guy, which means we're on turn 3. After this, one more appearance and he's gonna fall off. So I'm hoping we can get that last turn against the Tech Fusion Zamasu. All right, so here we got him in slot 1. Maybe we should put him in slot 2, actually, and we let Daima Super Saiyan 4 set him up with some EX stuff. I guess maybe we'll save... Nah, we'll save that. We'll save that for Tech Fusion Zamasu. Let's keep these two together for right now. Let's do that, and let's do this. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. 27 dodge on him. Are you serious? I mean, sure. Okay. 41.7 million attack stat here. 30 million damage on a crit. 26.4 million attack stat on the second super. Yeah, there's a lot of repurposed assets here. It's a free to play, so I'm not surprised by this. They definitely don't prioritize all their efforts on free to plays. Yo, these two could actually take him out. One more? Hey! Oh, crap. Wait. We're not gonna kill next turn, are we? Uh-oh. For the sole purpose of not sabotaging this run, guess who I gave the Dokkan attack to? Normally I'd skip this, but I kind of want to see this.
Gonna go all out.
It's like a mosquito flying around you. 4 million damage. Come on. All right, this is the final turn. I'm gonna put Daima Super Saiyan 4 slot 1. Maybe we get lucky with EX setup, and then we'll do this. The main point here is just to see how much damage we do. Whether we win or lose, I don't really care. We're going to be stress testing damage wise in a... Oh, come on. All right. All right, let's see what we get. 36.5 million attack stat. Man, that EX would have been nice. 13.7 million on a non-crit. On a normal. 25 million attack stat. $12 million on a crit. Oh, nice. Okay. How much we taking here? Oh my god. And there you go. 1.3 million damage. Yeesh. All right, we're gonna lose, man. We took 1 million damage from Fusion's monster. There's no shot we're winning this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stress test with the Whis. How much damage do we take with a Whis? Oh. Okay, let's try it. Whis engage. So he's rocking for this turn. He's got 30, 60, 90. He's got 9. No, wait, he's got he's got 100. Okay. I mean, whatever. Let's see it. Don't dodge this, please. All right, actually, let's be methodical. Let's start with no Whis. We're gonna make this a montage. No Whis, then one Whis, then turn 2 plus a Whis. All right, here we go. No Whis. Don't dodge. 2.6 million. Okay. Now we try with one Whis. Slot 1, turn 1. All right, here we go. Don't dodge, please. All right, well, at least he can tank it with double digits with a Whis. So there's your perspective. You know what? Let's see how this guy does. Oh, wait, he's not getting hit. Okay. All right, Whis on turn 2 after Bio Broly ate a bunch of attacks. Don't dodge, please. Okay, fine. You can dodge that, but don't dodge the super. Nice. All right, I am just struggling to think of a good event to actually test this guy. So we're going to try the Beerus event, the new Beerus God of Destruction event, and we're going to not bring Namek Saga units, which means he has 0 damage reduction. We're going to, well, he has 30. But we're going to float him as much as possible until it gets to turn 6 from the start of battle. So ideally, if he's in slot 7, then he would show up turn 3, and then when he comes back again, he could transform. So let's see what we can do. All right, he's not on the first turn. Hey, he's in slot 7. Oh, that's perfect. Now the question is, can we actually, like, can this fight go on 6 turns? Let's do this. I can't believe that actually, I can't believe we got that. That's crazy. Let's do that. Let's do that. This is about all we can do. Oh wait, he stuns, doesn't he? Oh right, right. Ah, whoa. Yeah, we're not this. Oh my god, it's not happening. By the time he shows up, the event will be done. It's not happening. There's no way. There's no way. I'm gonna keep this running the video because honestly, this kind of proves my point that the unit is just ahead of his time. Without a Namek Saga celebration, he's just not, he's not gonna be a reliable unit early. Like when the category gets better, he will become more relevant. If we ultimately win this without him ever seeing daylight, that's just gonna be so funny. Okay, he still has a good amount of health. Okay, oh, only one attack. Okay, only one attack. So let's do this. I am gonna use a Whis because I just don't trust this guy enough. So I'm gonna use that Whis. That basically takes care of the Namek Saga stuff. Like if the Namek Saga units were here, then that would have given us what he just got. $15 million attack stat. Oh, 8 million damage on a crit. 15 million attack stat. 7 million damage on a non-crit. 15.7 million attack stat. 9.4 million damage on a crit. Okay. If we don't kill this turn, then... Oh, if we don't kill him this turn, he gets disappointed, right? Oh, we kind of do have to kill him here. So maybe we should do this. Yeah, I should do it. All right. That should about do it. Yep. Oh wait, I didn't want that. No, I did want that. Okay, so we avoided the disappointment. So now it's gonna be one turn of the physical Beerus. And that's fine. We're not gonna kill him on this turn. Oh. Oh no, we do fight. I forgot. I don't care. I don't care. I do hope we kill him though. Because if we don't kill him, that's gonna be a bummer. Why do I have a bad feeling I'm gonna lose this? Please win. Okay, we got it. The last time I did this, I was doing this with no new units. So at this point, we were struggling for damage. But with double Daima, yeah, this is a cakewalk. Okay. So now we get to the big boy part, and we've got our Goku.
How dare you! You're gonna pay for that!
Okay, 59% damage reduction. We're gonna be getting hit right away. Okay, well, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this active. Okay. All right, we're not gonna use an item here. We're gonna pray that we get a counter from Daima. So let's do this. And then we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this. What I wanna see is I wanna see the damage output, and then I wanna, good call. Good call. There it is. Okay. Let's see how much damage we can do, and then we'll see how much damage we take. I don't plan to win here. Oh yeah, I forgot he dodges. All right, here we go. 36.8 million attack stat. 17 million damage, no crit. Come on. 23.5 million attack stat. 10.8 million damage, no crit. We just failed 59% in a row, and then 8 million damage on a slap. All right, how much are we taking? 500,000 from an AoE. Daima Goku took double digits from it. Yeah. Oof. Oof. A man ahead of his time. Unfortunately, this guy's just not going to measure up on like end game level events. Not until there is a more solid Namek Saga team. I keep saying that because nowadays, with how Dokkan units are released, there are team synergy based builds now. Units will be providing extra support on one unit, extra damage reduction on another unit, guard on another unit, dodge, attacks effective against all types. All of those different things, if you culminate all of that onto a new, like, high-functioning Namek Saga team in 2026's meta, this unit would be much better. He's a free-to-play, so we also have to keep that in mind. So the damage that he just took on the Beerus event kind of makes sense, I guess. But until he gets better, meaning his category gets better, I don't feel comfortable doing anything but max dodge. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use my fanciest equips for him because I want to see what the category is going to look like. Eventually, there's going to be a Namek Saga celebration, probably a major one, the way that this is going. Maybe TDC, maybe GDC, I don't know. When that happens, we should probably do a revisiting because I just don't think that this is a fair enough, like, first impression, but it's probably still going to resonate in people's minds. I think he shows promise, max dodge all the way, and until he gets better, just sit tight. And Dokkan, hurry up, please. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Load in the comments your thoughts on the TEQ Goku LR unit. Do you also feel that this unit is sort of ahead of its time, or do you think that the unit just flat out sucks? Let me know what you guys think about the animations, the attacks, whatever, in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you're going to see more massive do it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.